Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to my review of tonight's Lucha Underground episode. This is episode 28, called Booyaka Booyaka, which comes from Rey Mysterio. So before I start the review, I want to say if you haven't checked out my previous video that I did earlier today, I did the unboxing video where I unboxed two shirts that I got from WWE Shop. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. So yeah, so tonight's Lucha Underground was a good show. As always, every week they deliver every week with good shows. And it's still the second round of the Cueto Cup tournament. And the show started off with the Mack versus Tejano. And this was a good match. I enjoyed this match. I enjoyed both of them going one-on-one with each other. The match flowed at a really fast pace earlier on. We had the Mack outdoing Tejano on the apron, and it led to him hitting Tejano with Tucson Hero. I think that's how you pronounce the move. And when they get back in the ring, Mack stays in control of the match, which was really cool. And he hit Tejano with a neck breaker. And then Tejano started coming back, and he hit Mack with a springboard back elbow. And then, chops. He delivered some chops to him. And then it went back outside. And then towards the end of the match, Famous B ends up coming in, who has been recruiting Tejano. And Famous B ends up distracting Mack. He squirts him with a water gun. And then Mack ends up hitting a stunner on Famous B, and Famous B just flopped all the way back. He really sold that move perfectly. He really sold getting stunned perfectly, Famous B. And then that led to Tejano to take control of the match, and he won the match with a sit-out powerbomb on Mack. So the Mack is now moving on to the semifinal round in the Cueto Cup tournament. But it was a good match. I really enjoyed it. Both these guys, were awesome in the match. Really enjoyed both these guys. And then when Lucha Underground came back from commercial, we saw Son of Havoc was at a bar. He was having drinks, and then Son of Madness comes and interrupts him drinking, and Madness kind of tussles with Son of Havoc, and Madness ends up telling Havoc that he turned his back on this club called the Invisible Cult. And then Madness tells Havoc that he's going to have to come back eventually to this club. So it was a pretty good scene with them, with Havoc and Madness. Then after that, we go and see Paul London and the Rabbit Tribe. They were backstage in the temple, and they all are apologizing to Mascarilla Sagrada for failing him in the Cueto Cup tournament. And the Rabbit Tribe believe that Sagrada is their sacred rabbit. And we see Mascarilla Sagrada give the tribe a large box. It was like a gift box. And they open it up, and they find a rabbit foot in there, like a tiny rabbit foot. And what was really funny is that the Rabbit Tribe is pleased with this. And it was really funny how the way they acted. They were cracking up. They were, with joy. So, but it was a good scene with them, with the Rabbit Tribe. And then the next match, it was Pentagon Dark versus Drago. It was a good match. Really enjoyed it. Where Cobra Moon was there. Cobra Moon was leading Drago to the ring in chains. And the winner of this match will take on Tejano in the semifinal of the Cueto Cup. And Drago took the advantage in the match by hitting a corkscrew plancha on Pentagon Dark. And then it just, they were both battling back and forth. Pentagon Dark was winning the battle and took control. And what was really cool was Pentagon hit a countered Drago in a move, and it led to Pentagon hitting a leaping blockbuster for a near fall, which was awesome. And then Drago goes to the air and gets caught, and Pentagon Dark hits him with a Pentagon driver, which was awesome. And then Drago hit a top rope splash for near fall, which was awesome. And then what was really awesome was Drago bowed back with a really good move called Mexican Destroyer on Drago. And Matt Striker called it the Pentagon Destroyer. And it led to Pentagon hitting his pile driver to score the win. And so Pentagon Dark now advances to the semifinal of the Cueto Cup, and he will take on Tejano in the semifinal of the tournament. And then after the match, you had Cobra Moon come into the ring, and then Pentagon just lays her out, just knocks her down with a kick. And Aerostar comes in. Pentagon goes to break Drago's arm, but Pentagon, his tag team partner comes in. Aerostar comes to his rescue, and Drago doesn't want his help, doesn't want Aerostar's help, and he lifts up Aerostar and slams him into the mat. And then Pentagon Dark is just really pissed off, and he makes his way into the ring and then just breaks Aerostar's arm, which the crowd was just really crazy about. They were going crazy for this. So, but all in all, it was a good match. Really enjoyed both of them going at it. And after that, we had Pentagon Dark. When the show came back from commercial, we saw Pentagon Dark backstage in the temple. Katrina approaches him, and she tells him that Pentagon took something from her and Mil Muertes, and that revenge for Pentagon Dark will be coming his way. And Pentagon, we see him flash his sign in her face. Katrina ends up disappearing, and she ends up behind Pentagon Dark, and she just keeps threatening Pentagon, again, and then she just disappears. So it was good scene with them both. I really liked. Then after that, we had the hype for Rey Mysterio and Johnny Mundo's match, which takes place in 4 weeks at the final of the Cueto Cup tournament. So it's gotta be good. Can't wait to see that match happen. And then the next match was the main event. This was not part of the Cueto Cup tournament finals. It was just a regular standard normal match. It was Rey Mysterio versus PJ Black, aka Justin Gabriel. And this was a good match. This was a good main event. I really enjoyed both of them going at it. Sorry about that, but I was saying main event was Rey Mysterio versus PJ Black. Really enjoyed this match. It was a good main event. Both of them going at it was just awesome. They were trying to outdo one another at a very fast pace. And we saw Rey exchange when PJ Black got overconfident in the match. He attempted to hit a 619 on PJ, but then PJ just kicked Mysterio, and then Rey tried to qualify a drop kick, a counter drop kick, which was awesome to PJ Black. And then towards the end of the match, we had Johnny Mundo try to come in, and he mocks the 3 count because Rey Mysterio connected with a DDT, and the ref was out, and it led to Mundo coming in and mockingly counting the 3, and Mundo then attacked Rey Mysterio, and he wakes up PJ Black, and then Drac Evans comes out. They try to triple team Rey Mysterio with a suplex super kick, and then El Dragon Azteca comes out, takes out PJ Black and chases Mundo out of the ring. Taya then shows up and she trips up Azteca and knocks him outside. And the Worldwide Underground places PJ Black, Justin Gabriel onto Rey Mysterio, and the referee comes. The referee comes up after being knocked out, and as the ref was counting 1, 2, and it was shockingly Rey Mysterio actually kicked out of being suplex super kicked by Jack Evans and Mundo and PJ Black. So, and then Azteca runs off, runs off the Worldwide Underground to the back, which was pretty cool. And PJ Black goes for the Razor's Edge on Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio counters it into a 619, and then Mysterio then hits a frog splash for the win, and it was pretty cool ending. Rey Mysterio wins the match, defeats PJ Black, Justin Gabriel, and I just noticed that PJ Black was Justin Gabriel because I didn't know at first it was Justin Gabriel until one of my friends told me about it. Because when I always remember Justin Gabriel having short hair when he was in WWE, when he was part of the Nexus and the Core in WWE. I didn't realize it was him because he has long hair now. So, but yeah, so Rey won the match. All in all, it was a good match. Really liked it, really enjoyed it. And then after the match, Mysterio gets on the mic and he addresses the crowd. Rey tells Johnny Mundo that he won't be able to run anymore and that he will end up beating him in 4 weeks, that Mysterio will end up beating Mundo in 4 weeks. And Rey promises to make history by becoming the Lucha Underground champion. And it ends with him saluting the crowd. That was really cool. That was really awesome of Rey. Really hyped up for this Mundo Mysterio match in 4 weeks for the title. Hope Mysterio could. I would like to see Mysterio win the title. So we'll see what happens in 4 weeks at the final of the Cueto Cup tournament. So yeah. So anyways, that's it for my review of tonight's Lucha Underground episode. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and until next video, I'll see you all later.